heard in the clip before, in this lesson we're going to take some basic roll patterns, apply them to the 12-bar blues, and we're going to start adding some licks to them. This time we're going to use the minor pentatonic scale. In a previous lesson I did the exact same thing, but I was focusing more on major pentatonic licks. So this time we're kind of switching over. It's going to be set up just the same. I start off with the basic roll, and then in each example I start adding more and more, and then eventually in the last example it's just a full-blown solo or lead break. The main objective of this lesson is to get comfortable and build a vocabulary around the chord progression. If you're in a situation where, again, the melody's not under your fingers all the way, but you got the chord progression down, you can kind of play around the chords, build your own lead that way. If you are interested in getting full access to this lesson with the videos, the backing tracks, and the tablatures, you can get the information by clicking on a link in the video description below. You can also sign up to my email list, which also has a link in the video description below. Thank you. Here are measures 1 through 4 of example 3. Alright, so we're starting to add more and more notes into our roll pattern from that minor pentatonic scale. So a little bit more elaborate of pickup notes here, slightly. The pickup note's going to still start on the beat 3 of the measure. It's open 4 string with our thumb, hammer on that 3rd fret, and then from there I'm going to kind of continue on a roll pattern. So I'm hitting that 3rd string open with my index, 1st string open with my middle. One, two. Right, kind of a nice little lead in to measure 1, which is just that G roll again. Right, and then we move on to measure 2. For the first half, it's just going to be that G roll. So thumb, index, middle, thumb. And now we're putting in more of like a 4-note lick. So we're going to go to that 3rd string, 3rd fret. Hit that with our index and do a pull off. That's going to be followed by the 4th string, 3rd fret with our thumb, 3rd fret, pull off. Right? So we're just adding 2 more notes to what we did in example 2 there. Measure 2 by itself. Right? Anytime, like I've said before, if you've bought lessons, anytime you can find a nice little spot like that, measure 2, and just repeat it over and over again until it's just ingrained into your hands and your brain, basically. Spending a lot of time on one thing like that can really work wonders for other things that you play too. So you're just not learning that one particular pattern if you're doing a nice repeat practice session. It just spills over into basically anything that you play. Alright, so that brings us to measure 3, where we're just doing the G roll again. Going on to measure 4, the whole measure is going to be a lick, and that's all based on the minor pentatonic, obviously. That's the lesson. It's also similar to the lick that I did in the major pentatonic lesson. So if you're familiar with that lesson, this is going to be kind of the minor pentatonic version of one of those licks. It starts on that 4th string open, hit that with my thumb, hammer onto the 3rd fret. followed by that third string open with my index, back to that third fret 4th string with my thumb. And then I'm going to hit that third string open, do a triplet rhythm by hammering on that 3rd fret and doing a pull off, hitting that string with my index. 3 notes. My thumb is resting on that 4th string, so it's not going to ring out at all. Then I'm going to bring the bar back to that 3rd fret of the 4th string and do a pull off. So that's a very handy little lick there. Right, so here it measures 3 and 4 together. Once again, measures 1 through 4 played slowly.